is it 4 o'clock? Yes, let me just say, I'm Janet, I'm the plant-powered peddler. And I'm refeeding after 40 days of a juice feast. And this week it's regular raw food. So I'm gonna party.
Are you on record, Janet? Are you on?
I am on record. I
Oh.
went ahead and hit it. Thank you. I would appreciate a reminder every week if you think of it. And since every week it records just the juicer when I was doing juicer, I'm not even going to try that this week. I'm just going to use the computer because I want to be able for people to be able to see me and the food, not just the food. Although it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to just show the food. So I've made the sauces. I've had them chilling in the refrigerator. And now I'm going to make the carrot crumbles because I thought since these are made out of cashew cream, that's enough fat. And so I'll do the low fat meat. You can also do sunflower seed or you can do walnut. And so what I did is I took Lissa's ebook and I had it printed. And it's so much nicer to be able to leaf through the recipes. So I'm doing the sauces, I'm doing the crumbles. And then tomorrow when I go to the grocery store, I'm going to get cherry tomatoes and do her super salsa, which is tomatoes, mango, corn, jalapeno. It's everything. it's going to be good. She has several different salsas in here. She's got a one mushroom shred out of oyster mushrooms, which looks really good. I'm going to have to do that one because my Asian store has oyster mushrooms. So have any of you worked with oyster mushrooms?
Well, speaking of mushrooms, I want to show you if anybody has gotten this.
Okay.
You see these dried gourmet?
Oh yeah, we get those all the time.
In Costco.
Yeah.
Did anyone have a bad reaction or like a tummy ache from them?
No.
Or you like them?
Oh, well, I love them.
Yeah. So I soaked them in hot water and then I cooked them again in my oatmeal for a savory thing. But I just was curious if anyone is averse to the taste. That's all.
No, we stick them in soups and we love them.
Yeah. Maybe it's because there's this fluish thing going around with the stomach. Has anyone? I think I have a touch of it. I kind of look but I think that's what is affecting me. And I just want toast, you know what I mean? And banana.
Yes, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Welcome, Robin. Welcome, Josie. Good to see you.
Hi.
So I've been showing what I've made so far, which is the taco sauces, nacho and lime crema. And now we're gonna make the meat. Ha ha ha. The carrot crumble. So, and I'll show you my tostadas. So I dehydrated. This is just corn and flax and some spices, and I form it into these tostadas and just dehydrate them in the dehydrator. So here is carrot and mushroom, and I'll get the computer pointing down so you can see what I'm doing. And I'm putting in some red onion and jalapeno, of course, and a couple of pitted dates. Putting in a half a cup of sprouted lentils, and I make up a big batch of these sprouted lentils, and then I freeze them in half cup measurements in the freezer. And I just brought it out today so it would soften up by the time 4 o'clock rolled around. Don't want to waste any lentils. I haven't had any since I started the juice fast, so it's been a long time. And I've been loving having salads and smoothies this week. But I'm graduating to fully raw this week, and I'm very excited to have some additional food. So these are all the spices that go in here. There is garlic powder, tomato powder, paprika, smoked paprika, cumin, pepper, chili, and oregano. Isn't that pretty? Even Stephen said, "Hey, that's really pretty looking." He probably didn't use the word pretty, but same thing. All right, let go.
Janet, if you weren't going raw, what could you have to refeed at this point in your fast?
Um,
Can you go cooked at this point, or does it have to be all raw?
I didn't pay attention since I'm not really
Yeah.
interested in cooking, but that's a good question, Connie. Trying to think if he had anything about, with the Raw Vegan Heroes, the whole purpose for doing the juice fast, not the whole purpose, but one of the purposes is that for people who are switching to raw.
Oh, okay.
So maybe he doesn't
Yeah.
go overcooked.
Okay, thanks.
But I would imagine it would be by this week, you could probably start doing steamed vegetables and work your way up from there. Just see how your gut handles it. Because I mean, if it can handle raw, you'd think it could handle cooked, huh? When it's cooked, it's partially digested, although it's not living. I don't know. Good question. So let's see if we can get them to crumble. Rumble crumble. Ah, crumble. But I've got 14 tortillas. So could you hear me? Can you
Yes,
tell me?
yeah.
Okay, good. So I know I can't hear you, but I'm pretty sure you can hear me when the machines are going. Um, ooh, this is looking good. I was going to make the walnut and I chickened out. I thought, well, I better go low fat since my body's just not used to fat. Although I've been eating avocados. That was last week's second half of the week. All right, let's do this a little bit more. See what she says about. It's supposed to be chunky. There, now it's blending in. Now it's mixing. Ooh, that looks pretty darn good. Oh yeah, here. And
Yeah.
that looked like taco meat. So now you don't have to dehydrate it, but I think I'll go ahead and just do it for an hour or so. Gotta get back to my carrot crumbles here. There we go. So she says, crumble, dehydrate for an hour, and then just crumble them halfway. Okay, if desired. Once they're fully dehydrated but slightly soft inside, you can crumble them further until serving time. You can skip the dehydration step for some of the taco ground recipes. Dehydration just takes moisture out of what you put in the machine. So if you want, you can always eat the blend fresh if you don't mind the extra hydration. The longer you dehydrate the mix, the more flavorful and firm it will become. So I'm going to go ahead. So got a sheet here. I'm going to stick it on this sheet. It looks really good. And the sauce is the nacho sauce and the lime crema. You chill it for about an hour. So I'm planning on either eating this all, not all, but eating it tomorrow if I can wait to give everything time to do what it's supposed to do. Gosh, isn't that easy, you guys? I mean, it was so easy. Which is great because I'm getting ready to do that Salvation Army meal. I'm gonna make Bill's macaroons, Connie. And I'm
Oh,
gonna,
good.
yeah. And then
Now,
else,
how many tacos will this make that you're preparing now?
I've got 14 shells, Connie.
Yeah,
And so I'll see how far this goes because that's a lot of tostadas. And I might even freeze some of them and some of this so that they don't spoil because being raw, they
Yeah.
don't last forever. Okay. So of course, the more I can spread it out, the more it can dehydrate. So let's try that. And that will make a meal. I've got a salad, a batch prepped salad that I'm going to use to put on top of the tostada, and then this meat and the sauces. Oh my gosh, it's going to be amazing.